Hey everybody, what's going on? Snipertheladiesman here. Welcome back to Let's Play Fly 2 Band of Thieves. Alright, so in the last episode, we went through the Canada games and defeated Jean Basson, only to know, or I guess only to figure out, that all of our clockwork parts have been sold to Arpeggio, so we snuck onto his blimp. And now we're gonna find out what the guys are doing right now.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Klaww gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not going to let that happen.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Anatomy for Disaster. Yep, so Arpeggio has all of the clockwork parts, and he's planning on putting him together. And obviously, we cannot let that happen. Alright, so the last abilities we have here, Temporal Lock, freeze time around the guards temporarily. Diablo Fire Slam, you can use while carrying enemy to create a deadly firestorm. And Feral Pounce to jump over vast distances. So all those are pretty cool. But of course, time to do some recon. Let's see here. Well, don't know why I'm even searching for anything really. But man, this place is huge. I always love just the angle that as you're flying, just as as you're flying around this thing, just the angles on it just really it really makes you feel like you're really high up in the sky. Not today. Alright, where do we have to go? This place can be very confusing. So for the bottle hunt, my god, this it's gonna be difficult. Let's just say that much. It's probably gonna be pretty difficult. Not only to find all the bottles, but then to, I guess, keep it interesting in some way. Oh wow, we have to go way up over there. Alright. Alright. Recon time.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling clockwork, that's where you'll find him.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving clockwork.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
Alright, let's see. Nope. Oh man. That was close. Alright, so let's go find this. Go find out where our arpeggio is keeping clockwork.
I had no idea they could reassemble clockwork so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwork's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
Ah, that is true. Fair enough.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
Well, how are we gonna... Alright. Ooh, that was actually pretty close when I think about it. Look at this guy. This is the bastard who killed my father! Alright, let's try to grab a picture of one of these things. Oh.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the clockwork parts together.
And then time to get a picture of the bastard himself. Stare into his eyes.
Clockwork appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance. Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio. Neela? Neela's here too!
Huh.
There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems.
Neela, what you doing here, girl?
I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwork. And it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwork from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwork apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys for the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Alright, so... as Bentley said, we need all of these speed control keys. And, we need to get them whole as best as we can. As difficult as it could be. Oh, nope. 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 Come on, almost there. Alright, it's 2. I mean, I just, damn, like, even still, whoa, whoa, whoa. Even still from the very first time I played the game, you know, like, I was like, legit scared to actually see Clockwerk, like this. But, oh man. Not to spoil anything, but it's gonna get worse. Is that too much of a spoiler? It shouldn't be. Alright, all the speed control keys are
Now get to the speed
mine.
control station to slow down the spinning inducers.
Alright then.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
Nope, I was not going to make that one, that's for sure. So pretty much you just have to wait around until each of these come around. Okay, reversed. This is probably actually a very odd way of doing it, jump from one side to the other. But hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, this definitely was not the best way to to do it. That's for sure. What I should have done is after I got that one, just run back over here and but what can you do? I can't reach that one, so once again, she's gonna have to wait. But oh man, I can't believe we're actually almost done this game. It's taking a long, very long time actually, so that's why I'm pretty surprised. Alright, job completed. What?
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But... by Jove! It seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place! Excellent!
That's not good.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believe a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Klaww gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Klaww gang members. All the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper. What kept Clockwerk alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dmitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwerk his spark of immortality. Ah well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Mila, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
Oh man.
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwerk frame or...
Whoa.
Behold, Klaww is born!
Oh man. All the pieces just came together, and Klaww is born.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwerk frame, and the Union has produced Klaww. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I can only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Klaww. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Oh man. Shit's about to go down. Yeah, so I obviously can't do anything else. Let's see actually what we got quickly. I probably won't be able to do any of it. Let's see. Well, so we've got 4 jobs here. So we got here Bentley Murray team up, Slide Bentley Inspire, Charge TNT run. I hate that job, and Marine Slide tag team. So we've got a lot of stuff to work on over the next couple of videos, but I'm going to actually leave it there. Mainly because of that very long cutscene right there. Basically putting all the pieces together of, you know, from the beginning of the game right to now, of, you know, why everything had to do with, you know, the spices and, you know, the Northern Lights and all this stuff. And again, the very first time I saw that, I was as I probably expect anybody would be, just legit shocked of, you know, really thinking hard about it. It's like, yeah, all the pieces go into place and everything makes sense. But yeah, that clockwork is now fused with Neela, and that's one nasty owl, I think that's supposed to be. I think. Anyway, so that was definitely for me. Once again, I'm Snipertheladiesman, and that's Sly, Bentley, and Murray. And we will see you next time. So we are signing off.